Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Jez video. It's great to have you as my honored guest, is really what you are. Casual body shot. Now, get ready for some awful aim in this one, except when I'm using the teacup, because this is the series that I'm starting. RIP, as I get absolutely destroyed by a guy spawning behind me. Come on, Bungie. This is the Getting Good with No Land Beyond Again series, and I'm kind of gonna do I'm gonna do two things here. We're gonna chat a little bit about various things related to Destiny, and we're also gonna critique my gameplay with No Land Beyond, try and learn, get a bit better as we go. Okay, so this was my second game using the No Land Beyond for the first time in honestly 6 months, at least 6 months since I used No Land Beyond. See, I didn't get the headshot there. I think I needed to aim a little bit higher. So the first barrier, I think, when you're trying to get good with No Land Beyond, first of all, is that you're not K.J Hovey. That's your biggest barrier. But once you get over that, everything's fine. No, real talk. The first barrier, I think, is working out exactly where the crosshair is on the iron sight of the No Land Beyond. And it's hard to feel that out when you first, I guess, start using the weapon again, because it's kind of a long sight. Like the little spike in the middle of the ring. Oh god, I'm just surrounded here. This is awful. I honestly thought I was about to die. I was like, I'll try and melee this guy. And then jokes, he's got his head down and his shotgun out because he's a shotgun warrior, because he's a Titan. I wasn't sure whether he was jug shielding. I didn't get to see that. Anyway, he went past me and I somehow killed him, so that was surprising. I also just kind of flung my crosshair wildly, trying to get a body shot on that guy who was flying through the air. Arc blading, picking up some orbs. Anyway, as I was saying, it's hard to know exactly where the crosshair is. Once you learn where the crosshair is and learn where to aim for the headshot, I think that's where you kind of jump up a few tiers immediately in skill. And there we go, there's the first headshot kill with NLB. There's that first headshot. I'm going to see if I can line up another headshot here. And I feel like that was a headshot, but I just shot the tank there. I was a bit too late to shoot, as he's trying to close the distance on me to get the guaranteed shotgun kill that they always go for. I was able to teacup him to death viciously. And to catch my breath here, I'm so unfit that I'm actually out of breath from talking. I was hoping that guy was going to peek me left, but no, his head's down because he's going for, I guess, heavy or trying to clean up a kill there. But I do manage to pick someone off with a crispy body shot. And then we fall back for the heavy. So while we pick up this heavy and try to main it for the remainder of the game, let's talk about Destiny. And that the reason I actually switched to No Land Beyond originally was because I just wasn't having fun. I was just absolutely hating the game. I played a few games where I was trying to use Saladin's Vigil, and then also another fusion rifle, the Thiessen FR4, as I like to call them, the Dixon FR420. And I just was not having a good time. I was getting shotgunned left, right, and center. And nothing makes me more sad than just getting constantly shotgunned. And I was just kind of like, oh, I hate this game right now. What can I do to have a bit of fun? I was like, look, let's just equip the No Land and see how we go. And honestly, I swapped to No Land sidearm. And not only did I start doing so much better instantly and started top scoring a lot more, but I started having a lot more fun. And I realized No Land Beyond is still good. Let's be real. No Land Beyond is still surprisingly good, especially since they haven't applied the flinch nerfs to it. God, I hate getting shotgunned. But alas, I pushed that guy aggressively around the corner. If you meet someone at a corner and they have a shotgun and you don't, it's over. It is over. So the heavy's gone, at least. That's a good time. All right, managed to get the headshot there. Where did I put my crosshair that time? I feel like I aimed a bit higher, and that's how I was able to get the headshot that time. That was a slow quick scope on that Titan. So I'm just going to play the high ground here, and I'm just going to abuse my bones and hang in the air. I did not mean to super. I'm not going to lie to you. There was an accidental super, although it worked out okay, I guess, because I killed cobras, getting my revenge. And that's all I care about, really, from this point forward, is not getting shotgunned by cobras and killing him as many times as possible. All right, so I'm going to push forward with my invisibility here. And that was, again, that's just poor crosshair placement. I don't really know where the crosshair is. I feel you have to be at 1 with the crosshair when you're using No Land, and I'm still kind of, I feel a great distance between me and the crosshair, so it feels clunky. It doesn't feel like just an extension of my eyes, although not bad. getting another crispy headshot on a stationary target, so not really impressive, but it does feel good when you hit that headshot, because then it just kind of solidifies again where exactly you should kind of be placing that iron sight for the crispy headshot. So that's kind of, if you can't already tell because I've said it a billion times, that's kind of what I'm doing for this first, I guess, little bit of me trying to improve with the No Land Beyond, is work out where do I need to put this crosshair to get consistent headshots, because the iron sight is a little bit deceiving, I feel. And I'm just going to bait that crest. Thank God that effing Jug Titan, if he is Jug, damn it, I didn't see his shield. Thank God he was hurt. Cobras, please don't shotgun me. Somehow managed to get the perfect amount of sidearm damage to just finish him off with the melee. That felt extremely good. Now he's going to actually spawn up. I'm going to fight him again right now. And boom, bada bing, bada boom. Would never have gotten that headshot kill if this was a regular Year 3 sniper. But because, as I said, Bungo did the gracious thing of allowing flinch to not affect the No Land, I was able to get that kill. Also getting another sneaky teacup kill at medium range. Guys, the teacup is the meta. That's all I'm going to say about it. See, I'm kind of not really worrying too much about headshots. I'm mostly going for just body shot damage when I can with the No Land, because when you're first starting out, you'll take any damage you can get, really, before you go full-blown MLG K.J Hovey mode and you only go for headshots no matter what. Anyway, that was a little bit rambly, but I guess I feel like I communicated my thoughts efficiently. I just no-scope grenaded that guy. It's not a big deal. Anyway, if you guys want to see part 2 of me improving with the No Land Beyond, let me know in the comments. Please leave a like on the video. To keep my channel alive, would really appreciate it. I'm the Jazz God Bless. Talk to me in the comments. How are you? What are you wearing? See you in the next video.